What's going on, YouTube modeling community? Pappy here at West Georgia Rods and Customs. Welcome back to the channel. Happy New Year to everyone. Hope everybody had a wonderful Christmas and New Year's holiday. And got y'all some well-deserved rest, some bench time. Maybe picked up a few kits during Christmas. It was, I didn't get to do many videos. This is my first video of the year. So kind of want to show y'all some progress of something that I've started. I've been working on this for a while, but we really wanted to do another street ride, and I have been. This is one that's been. I've been working on this, just the body. I've been working on the body of this one for quite a while. I chopped the top on it a while, and I kind of got burned out on it, and I put it back in the box, and I was like, we're going to work on this some other time. So right after I finished the USAC build back in December, I wanted to pick up something, just kind of piddle with it, and this was the one that I grabbed out of the stash right quick. And we finished the chop top on this. What we did was, this is the Revell 32 5 window coupe. And what I did was we chopped the top about, it's probably about 6 to 8 inches scale on the A pillar, B pillar, and the C pillar. We dropped it down, and then we had a lot of, we was able to get the C pillar lined up, but the A pillar and the B pillar didn't line up. So we had to cut a section right down through here, across the top, and we went right in between both of these windows, and then we added about probably about a 1/16 inch of piece of styrene. If I flip it over, you can kind of see down in there where I did add that. So then we took our Dremel and sanded pads, and we started, we Dremeled it down a little bit, and then we sanded all this roof line down flat, and I think it just turned out just marvelous. It's just if you've never chopped a top before, take your time. It's worth the effort that you put into it once you learn what to do. I have a tutorial series about chopping a 32/3 window, which is a little bit easier. You don't have a B pillar right here that you have to contend with, or a post. All you have to worry about is the A pillar and this B pillar back here. But you can go through there, and you can kind of learn a little bit. Go through in my archives, and you can find that in Pappy's tutorial series, chopping a 32/3 window. I think it's a 3-part series. So anyhow, drop by there, take a look at that. Now, also what we did was we took the fenders of the 32/5 window, and we milled out around through here, and we took the fenders. They look like they're mounted on the side, but really they're not. They're stuck into inside. I kind of inset them a little bit, and then we also, another thing that I did was we're using what is this? This was the 29 Roadster frame from the Revell kit. That particular kit has 2 different types of frames that comes with it. So what I did was I chose the one that has the same contour as the 32/3 window, and fits very nicely. I didn't have to change anything in here. Now, also, what else do we do? We're using the 32, of course, the same grill. I'm going to do a photo etch grill right here, and I'm going to put the hood on it. The 32/5 window comes with a kind of I think it's a Buick Hemi engine, so I'll be using that in there as well. Got the block and the heads and everything are pretty much, well, they're ready to paint. We're ready to shoot some paint on this thing. Now, as far as the we're using the 29 Roadster frame. I'm going to use the floor pan off of it too, because it fits very nicely in there, and of course that goes inside. But that interior I'm just going ahead and using the floor pan out of the 29, because all these the door panel cards, they all fit very nicely in there. They play nicely together. The only thing that I'm going to have to change is going to be excuse me, going to be the dash. The dash is going to I'm going to have to cut that dash just a little bit, right about where my thumbnail's at, right there, and narrow it. I always like these dashes. I like that oval gauge cluster that they have there, and it always makes that interior look it just makes it look neater, in my opinion. So we'll set all that up. We're using the all the running as far as the suspension components from the 32 window, using the axle. We did have to do one thing. I had to take these shock mounts. We had to cut them off and move them in just a little bit to get those to fit. So we got them all glued in there. We're using, again, we talked about the interior a little bit earlier. That's the seat that goes in it. What else? As far as the front suspension, I did take, I'm trying to get a really low, front end rake to it. So I cut that little tab off right there, sanded those springs down just a little bit. That way when it mounts in there, it'll tuck those tires up in there. In the fender well much more. I'm going to use the hood on this. I just kind of wanted a cleaner look on that hood, so we got everything just taped in right now. Kind of wanted to see what. Another thing that I did change is where the radiator mounts at. I wanted to get kind of a little bit of a slope, and you can see I got a little bit of slope to the front radiator core support. We got that achieved pretty much, and that's just I say that's an awesome looking little street rod. Now let's talk about the tires and wheels. I do not know where I got these tires and wheels. We were last night I was discussing where they could have possibly come, but these are just some beautiful true spokes that I've got. And they're offsets. As far as they got a set of wide ones in the rear, and just the ones probably a 15 by 8 in the front. These are probably 15 by 10s. But I found a set of Mickey Thompson low profile SS's that I had in my stash somewhere. I found these, and just wanted to use just a regular set of these right here. I always like black walls on street rods. So we got all those, got those to fit these wheels. Got these wheels to fit the tires very well. I've been working on trying to get the suspension set just right. So I'm gonna be looking something like maybe that right there. Where it'll have that, I call it the mean stink eye stance. Be low in the front and raised up a little bit in the back. So. But that's that I'm still working on that, trying to get all that accomplished. But that's where we're at with this particular first build of the year for 2026. Having fun with it. I've chosen a color for it. I believe I'm going to go with candy apple red, which the way I do the candy apple red is now that I've got it primed in gray, I'll come back over that with a bright gold. And then come back with the House of Color candy apple red over that, and then about 3 to 4 coats of 2K clear, and then have a nice little shine on that thing once I'm done. The other thing, we're going to do the firewall. As far as the inner firewall, we're going to do it, and the bottom of the floor pan. We're going to do that in a racing. I think it's Tamiya Racing White, and then that'll just blend right in there. Interior, I haven't figured out yet. I always do a brownish when I do a candy apple red, but I'm kind of getting tired of tans and browns. I want to do some leather looking. Got some paint ordered in for a future build. It's kind of a blood, kind of a reddish color. So we'll see. We'll see what comes down the pipeline when we do this. Might even be a red interior. Can't ever tell. Always got to have some happy red somewhere. Anyhow, folks, again, thanks again for all the views last year, all the wonderful comments, and I'm gonna try to put out a few builds this year. Got a lot of plans. Don't know if I'll finish them, but stop back by here each week, see what I've got going on. And as I always say, if you can dream it, build it. God bless y'all. Pappy out here.